Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sabans. We want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. We'll give you guys a first perspective on things and how we see them. And today's going to be a hilarious show to end the year with. Absolutely hilarious show. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as you guys know, we've been talking about the decline in NBA ratings for God knows how long, at least the last month and a half, right? Everyone is talking about it. Everyone has weighed in on it. Hell, even the commissioner of the NBA has weighed in on it. LeBron James recently said in Sacramento before they played the Kings for the 100th time this season, he said, you know, the NBA has a problem. There are too many threes and there are other issues and all of that. So the overall sentiment around the NBA game has just been a negative one. So what happened? Going into Christmas Day, the NBA had put together a plethora of games, right? Plethora of games with a lot of marquee names. You had the Spurs versus the Knicks. That was a big one. You had Brunson. You had Victor Wembanyama. Of course, Kevin Durant played against Nikola Jokic and Russell Westbrook. You had them play as well. Of course, you had the big game between the Golden State Warriors and the Lakers, which featured Stephen Curry and LeBron James. And, of course, they had some other games like the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics and, of course, the Dallas Mavericks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves with stars like Luka Doncic and Anthony Edwards. So after that happened, at the end of the game against the Golden State Warriors, LeBron comes out and says, oh, you know, I love the NFL, but but the Christmas Day belongs to the NBA. And these comments reverberated all over in social media, and people started talking about it. So what happened this evening, I was just going through the internet, and I came across a clip from The Odd Couple featuring Rob Parker and his partner Kelvin, and they were talking about this. And folks, when Rob Parker got a chance to respond to what LeBron said, he just started clowning the hell out of LeBron James. So what we want to do is want to play exactly what Rob Parker had to say in response to LeBron James' comments. And then we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to that there.
We have the LeBron sound, who was trying to make a statement, I guess, after their game where Austin Reeves gets the game-winning bucket, and it was a good ending, and there were some good games yesterday. But let's take a listen to LeBron James.
I love the NFL, but Christmas is our day.
I don't know what that proclamation was, or like, okay, so that means, okay, since LeBron said it, Christmas is the NBA's. I heard Isaac giving some numbers. Did they come in, Rob G? Right, the TV numbers.
Ratings, yeah, they're up.
Come on. I mean, like we can talk about whatever we want. It was great that we had some good NBA games for a change. Mm-hmm. And Rob G, jump in, because the numbers did jump up, right, for the NBA. It's like 85% better than a year ago. That's how bad it was.
84% year over year. Highest rated Christmas in 5 seasons. In fact, that Lakers-Warriors game you mentioned, the Austin Reeves saving the day.
Right.
Highest rated NBA regular season game of any kind in 5 seasons.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was perfect. Here's the other part, too. And give us the NFL numbers. What is it, Rob G? 24 million each
about
game?
24.3 million for the nightcap, peaking at 27 for the Beyonce halftime show. It tells you what to say about Beyonce.
Extra few billion because of B.
24.1 million for the morning Chiefs Steelers.
But here's the other thing too for the NFL, NBA, and I know they don't want to talk about it. Their game is on free TV compared to Netflix. Everybody doesn't have Netflix. Everybody's not streaming Netflix. There are a lot of people who couldn't watch NFL yesterday because they don't have it. And it's not in their budget to have it, even though they would love to watch the games. So yesterday, I think they were helped. People who are at home and you got families or whatever, it ain't hard to turn on ABC. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where they got the bigger numbers.
NFL says we're going to have some games on that day, too.
Yeah, but they've always had games on the Saturday after. Like, this is not new. They've done this forever. And now that this college football has put these games on Saturdays after the college football season, and now the NFL's not going to move their games, and they got dwarfed as well. So I hear LeBron talking about this is our day, but it still comes down to, if the product is good and people want to watch NBA basketball on Christmas, they'll watch it. If an NFL game is on, they're not, no matter what proclamation people make, It's the product that has stopped people from watching.
So you heard what Rob Parker had to say. Now, I want to read from an article that I came across on Fox News. And it says the following headline: LeBron James trolled for saying Christmas belongs to NBA after NFL viewership is revealed. It continues on. The NFL used to do almost everything possible to avoid Christmas. Now the league is even scheduling games on Wednesday to get in on the holiday action. Christmas used to be known as the unofficial start of the NBA season. The season actually starts 2 months earlier with classic matchups. Wednesday featured the typical five NBA games throughout the day, while the 2 NFL games kicked off. After a Lakers-Warriors thriller Christmas night, LeBron James made a bold claim, with NBA ratings declining and the NFL as popular as ever. "I love the NFL, but Christmas is our day," he said. The numbers say otherwise. It should be noted the NBA had a great day by its standards, averaging 5.2 million viewers on Wednesday, its most on the holidays in 5 years. James's game against Stephen Curry and the Warriors averaged 7.7 million viewers, peaking at 8.3 million viewers. The 10:30 p.m. game between the Suns and Nuggets was also the largest late window ever, with 3.8 million people watching. But the NFL still dominated, averaging 24.2 million viewers with the Chiefs, Steelers, and Texans Ravens games, despite both games being blowouts on Netflix. James was predictably trolled on the on the internet, and here they have a bunch of people responding to him, making fun of what he had to say there. So what are my thoughts about this? Look, I don't follow the NFL. I don't watch the NFL at all. But I do know that the NFL is America's sport. I believe they said Beyonce's halftime show performance drew in 27 million viewers. 27 million. Like, that's insanity. But it also shows you the power of the NFL. And given the fact that LeBron James called himself a football player and he is a fan of the NFL, why LeBron would say that, I don't know. Maybe at halftime somebody tipped him off and was like, man, the ratings are doing really well, and he thought that, oh, okay, well, if we're off to this, we have so and so amount of million people watching this game, we must be really knocking it out the window. And then at the end of the game, the next day somebody brought up the data that, oh, the NFL, by the way, blew us out by God knows how many, 15 million views or whatever the hell it was, damn near 20 million views. So look. That's LeBron, man. Why LeBron said that? I think he just said that because he was in the moment, and he got the feeling, and he wanted to say something to just get, people talking about him. The same thing he did after he won the championship in 2020 in the bubble. He goes, "The Lakers want the respect. This one want the respect, and I want my damn respect too." It's like, bro. What are you talking about right now? So I think LeBron was just looking to have a moment, and of course Rob Parker absolutely capitalized on it, and he laughed him out of the room. He just laughed him out of the studio. And Rob, I got to give it up to Rob. Rob has been keeping it funky over these last few weeks and months, man. He been really putting his goon down on LeBron and some of these guys. So what I want to know from you guys, number one, what do you think about what Rob Parker had to say? Number two, what do you think about LeBron James saying that Christmas Day belongs to the NBA? And do you think there will ever be a day where the NBA will absolutely dominate the NFL on Christmas Day games, or that's never happened? And whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comments section. We catch you guys on the next show.